It's Friday afternoon. I'm just getting back from teaching, because I'm a teacher. You're not a teacher? Yeah, I'm a substitute teacher. Oh, it's not the same thing. Not the same thing. No, it is basically the same thing. I'm a substitute teacher. Yeah, it is different because regular teachers, they don't really want to work that much. They just want to give the work out and sit at the desk and like babysit. So a lot of the time, it's just acting like you're important, like shuffling through papers and sitting at a desk. What? And the student comes out. What? Can I help you with something? But if you've worked, like none of these teachers have ever worked the jobs that I've worked. Okay, they don't know what it's like to work all day long for $50 fucking. They don't know what it's like doing 8 hours of day labor for $50. They don't know how to work hard. So if I'm there, if I'm at the school, might as well use everything I got. I'm going to be there anyways. Might as well be productive with my time. Might as well be useful, not just at this job, but while I'm on this planet Earth. Like the kids love me. They're like, oh, Greg, the substitute actually cares about us. The substitute's actually talented. The substitute actually teaches well and it helps us learn things, makes it exciting, tells jokes, Like, if I'm there, why not, Of course, a few of the other substitutes will step on their feet. Like, oh, we don't do things that way. We'd rather just, sit there and just do nothing, Like I was saying, $50 an hour. The substitute, I'm getting like $20, $25 an hour, which is too much. They're paying me too much. No, actually, me in particular, they're paying me just right because of all those hard jobs I've done and stuff like that. But the other, they don't deserve that. Like, the guy giving me shit today, he was the baseball coach, and he was about 100 pounds overweight. Oh, you teach physical education? Yeah. You think that's a pretty good idea? You think, that's really good? Me, I work out every day. I'm going to start running like 5 miles every morning. I'm almost 40 years old. It's about the same age as him, but he looked a lot older than me, and a lot of that has to do with the drinking and the no exercise and the overeating and, the no exercise. But regardless of the fact, I don't know, there's so many haters out there and stuff. I was reading their school newspaper, and, while I was reading it, I was like, wow, it was, full of, edits and typos, and I'm like, whoa, I could really help this school out. I could, go through this newspaper and, edit it really quickly. And then I look at the board, and there's, 3 or 4 other adults there, and I'm like, what? I'm like, other adults, college-educated adults, couldn't, check their work and change the errors and make it into a quality publication? I mean, I don't want to step on your toes, but I'd be like, hey, that school newspaper you came out with? Yeah, I like doing good shit, So go ahead and send it to me, and I'll spend 10 minutes and go through and change it and edit, make all the necessary edits, and then go ahead and publish it. It'll only take me 10, 15 minutes to go through every story and do every edit. So, you don't even have to pay me, Basically, I would like to do that, and it would be a useful worth of 15 minutes. Or if I talk to the writers in there, okay, guys, this is what you did wrong. I could tell them in 15 minutes. That's teaching. That's what, public school system should be about. Not, I don't want to help those kids because they're not going anywhere anyways. That's the worst attitude that so many teachers have, that just every teacher has but won't admit it. They'll never amount to anything. Look at them. They know such little about the students, maybe their names. A lot of teachers in high school probably thought that about me too. Oh, look at him, look at his clothes and his shoes, his parents don't care about him, he'll never graduate from high school or college or anything. Oh, I proved those wrong. I did that without parents. Yeah, it's rare, but it happens. And it does hurt that not a single adult noticed my intellect at that age or tried to help me along or show me something, It's just oh, lost cause, Teachers are, terrible, really. Public teachers in Hawaii or in general, I guess people that have talent and stuff, they don't normally go into that profession. But it is sad. But they don't really complain. If you don't like it, you can quit. Because I've worked so many hard ass jobs that are way harder. Yeah, but I went to school. So did I. So did I, and I still work those hard ass jobs. Now it would be really hard to go back and work day labor or for staffing partners, because doing those jobs, I would tell people, I'm yeah, I have a college degree, and they'd be like, no, you don't. You wouldn't be working here. And I kind of understand that now. It's just like those like the coworkers at the schools, they get paid so much for doing so little. It's just like if they put them at one of those day labor jobs, they would just cry. You know, they have no work ethic. You know, and it goes the same with the. I think about the people that I went to college with at UT. Okay, when I started at University of Texas, I was 26. So that was like 12 years ago. That means those kids are 12 years older. The youngest ones were like 18, 19. So they're all over 30. Ha 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 ha. You guys still looking good? Huh, ladies? Remember, I was the old one at 26, but you're like in your 30s now. You're not that cool, are you, huh? One of them, I remember, one of my roommates in the West Campus house, like they were watching a LeBron James. He was going on a talk show like Jimmy Kimmel or something. And then this girl called everyone in the room. Look, it's LeBron. I love him. I love him. Look, it's LeBron. He's my favorite. He's only a few years older than us, you know. Then all the kids went around, looked, and they showed a picture of LeBron James. He was dunking on Gary Payton, but none of them who knew who Gary Payton was. He was when Gary Payton was on the Heat, and he was dunking on Gary Payton, and everybody's like, look at that dumb guy they're dunking on. He's just dunking on that loser guy. Like, that's one of the greatest defenders of all time. He's known as the Glove. You know, what? Oh, he's talking, and he doesn't know anything. Look, it's LeBron! Yeah, what are you guys doing now, huh? You guys are like in your 30s now, so you still don't know who Gary Payton is. You know, you know who LeBron is, but you don't know anything else about basketball, but you went all out. And, like, I don't know, it's sad, dude. I guess a lot of them are having families and stuff. They'll just always be ignorant, like, compared to, like, the knowledge that I have from lifetime experiences, from the hundreds of shit jobs that I've had. You know, the 100 different restaurants I've worked at, the 100 different day labor jobs that I've had, the 100 different homeless campsites I've lived at, the 100 different homeless meals I've been to. Yeah, I got to see both sides of the motherfucking fence, didn't I, huh? And now I'm on the other side of the fence where everybody gets $25, $30 an hour. And I'm like, you're not fucking special. Like, the jobs I was doing were, like, way harder and more meaningful. Like, you guys are just babysitters. You're just glorifying yourself, pushing papers around, making yourself look busy. Like, seriously, if you're going to be a teacher, go all out. Do push-ups for 8 hours. What? You're not making enough? Quit complaining, man. Quit complaining.